Nigerians seeking separate nations have committed no crime. Lagos Assembly Speaker Obasa, Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, has said that agitators clamoring for the disintegration of Nigeria have not committed any crime. The problem is, why would you even think it's a crime in the first place to want to go your separate ways? Well, the lawmaker on Tuesday cautioned the military against the deployment of personnel to suppress agitations for succession. Obasa remained that the use of force will not bear the desired results. Because it is a part of a democracy. For citizens to speak out about leadership, he said, although the 22 years of unbroken democratic rule in Nigeria is worth celebrating, there are issues causing chaos in the country. Worth celebrating? Okay, your prerogative. The speaker spoke during the debate on emotion on Nigeria's democracy raised by Sentonji David, Daily Post reports. The assembly members advised the Nigerian government to engage agitators across in a dialogue in a country like Nigeria. Let's be realistic. Those that are elected have the right to protest when they think things are not working. The right to protest should not be taken away from them. It must not be taken away from them because it is their right. I mean, Fela Kuti said, human rights are my property, so therefore you can't dash my property. Meaning, it's follow come. Exactly. There is no crime in seeking for separate nations within an existing nation. Those representing people through the ideology of social contracts must listen. Speaking of the ban on open grazing by herdsmen, he urged governors of the southern states to remain resolute in their decision. Having stated their position, they should not go to sleep. They should follow it through. True. We will continue to call for state police and devolution of power, he said. Obasa hailed President Buhari for signing an executive order granting autonomy to state legislature and judiciary for honoring the late MKO Abiola with the declaration of June 12 as Democracy Day. The House observed a minute silence in honor of Abiola, the winner of the 1993 presidential election, and all those who died in the course of the struggle. All right. I'm not going to focus on that because I don't know how that relates to anything. But right now, let's focus on what we can focus on right now. Again, I mean, this person is speaking facts. I mean, again, it's just so weird because it's like, with no disrespect, like, what he's saying is right, factual, but it's not profound. But then when you read it, it sounds so profound. But then in a state like Nigeria, with the mindset that we have and how the government treats us, it's such a profound statement. Like, it should. Why are we not allowed to protest? Why should we be seen as a threat if Nigerians want to protest? And why should it be interpreted as a ploy to overthrow the government? Like, this is for Buhari, it is PTSD because we are once overthrown. Or was he once overthrown? Yes, I think he was overthrown, or he helped in an overthrow of the government. I'm not sure. But I think this sort of raises PTSD for the man, and he's very much like paranoid. But still, it's like they just want, like, why are you so against it? Because then that's suspicious. That is suspicious. Because again, why do you not want him to leave? And I think this even allows the question to allows us to ask Biafrans, or specifically Nnamdi Kanu, what do you have against, or what do you have on the Nigeria, or Nigeria as a state? What do you have on them? I'm not going to lie. I mean, if you just observe, I think every Nigerian can actually bring up a file, a case about how the state itself has oppressed them, and they would probably even win in a sane court. But again, it's like there is something more. There is absolutely something more in which it can go back to our independence, like, because again, the Biafran war is just a bit unjustified. I'm not really sure how, all of a sudden, because again, if they're independent, of course they can have a right to be like, we want to leave and have our own place, where I'm going with this is that maybe there's a contract somewhere that declares Nigeria is an independent state. But how independent are we, first of all? And second of all, we must have been independent enough that it would have given Ojukwu sort of the push and the go ahead, and the right to go ahead, in fact, being part of an independent nation, to even further push for the independence of his people. Is that bad? I don't know. It is not bad, basically. Let's look at the comment section. Somebody says, God bless you for speaking the truth. Division remains the everlasting solution of Nigeria. The person puts a picture of Nnamdi Kanu under, saying, with a quote, a picture and a quote of a picture of Nnamdi Kanu and a quote saying, Biafra remains the one and only solution to all our problems. Do you think so? Argue that in the comment section, to be honest. But then again, if they want to leave, let them leave. It's not a must. You cannot, as I said before, hold people against their will. God bless you, sir. You have spoken well. You're the type of leader in our generation that our generation needs now. God bless Biafra. God bless Ududua. Together we move. Somebody says, God will continue to bless you and your family for saying the truth. Hope you aren't seeking our sympathy. I mean, I don't know the angle in which this person is coming from, but I guess this person's like, okay, fine. I hope you're not doing it for like some special personal gain, and then try to look different for whatever reason. It could be. I don't know. That is what it is. Someone here says, so finally our Western brethren has been liberated from the task masters. No, right? Somebody says they have finally woken up when Baba said that one cannot sit down in Lagos and be zoning the party or telling what to do. Anyway, continue to speak up, Yoruba Nation. Now, thank you. More of that, bros. We need a secure and free state that will save lives. Yeah, that's it. It's never that complicated. There's really no need for bloodshed. It's very much foolish to have bloodshed in which it's like, okay, fine, bloodshed, why? What is the reason when you can solve things amicably? And there are so many ways. I mean, we have not gone through so many wars on this earth. I'm talking about full history, as in we've not gone through World War One, World War Two, even some cold wars, some say proxy wars, or just any type of conflict. For us to still to this day, try to get anywhere with bloodshed. Like, what's the reason? There's literally no point. And again, people dying in vain. You really think that the country would move on properly after, or the perpetrators or the criminals will go scot-free? Absolutely. You don't kill people innocently and then have a fantastic win and a different course of journey as you exist after that win. It's not gonna work. I mean, listen, I don't know, people may not be as, I guess this is very much an opinion, no one might believe it, but I believe that the innocent blood of Biafran from the civil war / genocide, and also the NSAS and others who have died, even from Boko Haram, all the blood that Nigeria has on its hands, they will avenge for its people, definitely, one way or the other. Put one thing that you think or anything, but you think in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.